Okay, we're back downstairs now at the machine room, and I'm going to show you the simple steps that are involved in actually manually lowering the car. Now, as we come in here, the manually lowering device is going to be on the valve. Well, how do you find the valve? Now, the easiest way to do that is look for the oil line, because the oil line is going to be attached to the valve before it leaves the pumping unit. So, some of them don't have a cover, some of them do. Take this cover off, and that's going to expose you to the workings of the valve. Now, what you've got here is a manually lowering knob. It's even marked if you can actually get in there on that. It has manually lowering written right on it. Now, there are two criteria that must be met before you manually lower a car. One of them is the power must be off. We know that the disconnect's off. The other is the car doors must be closed. Now, we know that those are closed because we were upstairs earlier and we saw that they were closed. Now, the people inside the car, you need to tell them you're going to be dropping the car down and it's going to be resting on the springs. You just saw the springs. And that they should stay back from the car doors. This is just a safety precaution. Now, to manually lower the car, all you do is turn this counterclockwise. What you'll do, you'll hear the oil start to drain back into the tank. That's what this does. It opens up a valve. There, you hear the oil. Now the car is falling. It doesn't matter how far you open it or how little. What you do is you wait until you don't hear the oil draining anymore, and you know that the car will be resting on those springs we just saw. Now you've heard the oil stop, so you know that the car is down on the bottom. Tighten the manually lowering valve back up. Let's go out and get the people out. Okay, the car is down. It's sitting on the springs. Now all there's left to do is pop the two doors open. We do that with our hoistway access key. You can see that when you drop the car down on the springs, it's maybe 6 or 8 inches below floor level. Door restrictor. Remember, be aware of that. You can see there the car, all they have to do is take a quick step up and they're home free. Now let's go back and view some areas where you may find discrepancies in the valves. Not all valves look the same. Some you'll find are under the oil tank, and some are inside the oil tank, like this one. The way you'll know where they are is to look for the oil line, and it'll lead you to the valve. Now with different makes of valves, you'll have different looking manual lowering valves. Like this one has a T-handle stem. This one is a stem with a different looking handle, and this one is the easiest. It's a push button. These are the most common, and typically they're marked manual lowering. The key point is to know that there are no tools required. Sometimes the stem type are a little tight, and you may need to use the machine room key for a little extra leverage, like so.